no buy 2024 for firearms. I like the sound of that. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, there's a really popular trend right now among minimalists that no buy 2024. Okay, so they're not going to buy anything for 2024. And there's obvious exceptions. Okay, they're going to buy necessities. They're going to pay for repairs that are necessary that come up, that type thing. But other than that, they're not going to buy any new items for the year. Okay, and a lot of different reasons for it. And for some of them, it's to help meet savings goals or whatever. And well, that's something I want to do for myself for firearms. Okay, and that's to help me meet some goals. And my primary goal this year, all right, and this is as much a channel update as anything, but I want to focus on quality over quantity. All right, that's my goal for 2024. And my exceptions to things I can buy, all right, I'm obviously not buying any firearms, but I can buy accessories and ammo. Okay, and for myself, I've got quite a few unfinished projects from over the past few years now. Okay, well, a lot of reasons that I've got so many unfinished projects, and a big part of it has just been so hard to get the stuff I needed for the past few years. Like a particular bullet I wanted to try for a load, or powder, or brass, or whatever, ammo. Okay, well, we can get some things right now. It's still not what it was pre-2020. But right now, while we have this window of opportunity, I want to get some rifles nailed down, and I want to make sure I got plenty of ammo on hand for those rifles. Okay, so I want to get some loads dialed in, some just outstanding hunting loads, and then make sure I've got plenty of brass bullets and powder for those loads. And that's a challenge, always the challenge for when it comes to stocking up on ammo, especially during shortages. Okay. We never know how a particular type of ammo is going to shoot out of our rifle, our particular loading. Okay, so when we go buy factory ammo, they've got umpteen brands with umpteen different types of bullets and bullet weights and everything else. Well, just because it's there doesn't mean it's going to shoot accurately in our rifle. And it doesn't mean the bullet's going to perform well on the game we're shooting out of our rifle. Okay, so I want to get those nailed down, and I'm also planning on hunting hard this coming fall. Okay, I haven't hunted hard in a few years now, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Right, but I miss it. And I've got alpha-gal syndrome. I've mentioned it before. I'm allergic to red meat. I have been able to get used to red meat before and go back to eating it until I ran out of venison and I had to stop. And then anyway, I had to start all over again, and it was just, it wasn't good. All right, well, I've gone long enough now without getting bit by a tick, and long enough without having any type of reaction that I'm confident this fall I can get back used to eating venison. And maybe other types of red meat if I can get back used to eating venison. We'll find out this fall. All right, but I plan on hunting hard, and well, I just miss hunting, and also I want to stock up the freezer with meat. I miss being able to go out in the fall and being able to stock up my freezer. Okay, that's a big savings right there that I've missed out on for the last few years. And okay, well, there's another part of that too, and that's what I said about I've got several rifles. I want to get them nailed down. I want to get the loads nailed down. Well, the only way we know if a particular load is going to really work for us. Now, we can go do our load testing, and we can know it's accurate and it's going to shoot well out of our rifle, and it's got whatever velocity we want or whatever. But the only way we know if the bullet's going to work is if we go shoot deer with it. Okay, well, that's part of nailing down a load. Okay, so that's a big part of what I want to do this year also. And then I've got several rifles that I want to make a few tweaks to them. Okay, well, that's where the accessories come in. A couple changes on scopes. All right, so that's my exceptions this year. No new firearms, but I am going to try to make the firearms that I already have the absolute best they can be. Okay, and that's something any of us can do, especially if we're trying to save money. Not always, but usually it's a lot cheaper to take what we've got and make it the best it can be, rather than going and buying a new firearm and starting over from scratch, because that new firearm, it might shoot great, it might not. You know, the cartridge might do what we thought it would, or it might not. But we can almost always make what we already have better, and it's usually a lot cheaper and more economical to do that. Okay, so yeah, that's my focus for this year. Okay, now for channel update, I also want to work on making better quality videos. Okay, so I started making videos, I don't know how many years ago now with this channel, and I didn't have a clue as to how to make a video. I just know the only way we learn how to do something is by doing it, so I just started making videos and uploading them. All right, and then not long after I started the channel, I set myself a deadline. Okay, I'm going to put a new video out every Sunday at 12:30. And I did that for a long time. All right, I met the deadline. And that worked. Having that deadline, it kept me from procrastinating, and it kept me from getting so caught up into trying to make the perfect video that I didn't make any video. All right, it kept me making videos and learning, and at this point I've learned how to make a video. Now, I never said I learned how to make a good video. I just learned how to make videos. Okay, well, this coming year, I want to improve the quality of my videos along with the quality of my firearms. Okay, well, at the moment, I'm making the highest quality videos I can with the limited amount of time I have to make them, especially with producing one video a week, and this is part-time for me. I have a full-time job. I do this because I enjoy it. Okay, well, to improve my quality, I got to make changes, and that means making changes in my schedule and getting rid of the deadline. Okay, so it's no longer I'm going to have a video out Sunday at 12:30. Now, when I post a video in the future, it will be Sunday at 12:30. Okay, but one of the things I'm going to do is, for instance, projects. Okay, it's very time consuming when we do a project. Okay, for myself, I mean, what you see is what you get with my videos. If the rifle shoots great, you get to see it shoot great. If it doesn't shoot great, you get to see it not shoot great. All right, but when we start on a rifle and a project and it doesn't shoot great, we run into problems. There's no telling what we're going to run into. Okay, I start with the rifle. Hey, and then we go hit the range, and then we go from there. Well, I get 3, 4, 5 videos deep into a project, and then I hit a wall, and then, okay, where'd I go from here? Okay, does this one need to be rebarreled? All right, well, let's say it takes 6 months to get a barrel. And another one of the shortages over the past few years was barrels. The barrel manufacturers were backed up, and there was a long wait time for a barrel for a while there. I had a gunsmith telling me about that the other day. But okay, so I get the rifle back 6, 8, 9 months later. All right, I just break out the rifle. Hey, look, we got the rifle back. Now let's start back on this project that we didn't get finished whenever. I want to get an entire project, the entire series done now before I ever post the first video. That way, I know when that project starts, it's going to have an ending. Because so many in the past did not have an ending. They had a beginning and a middle with no end. Well, the only way I can change that is to, again, make sure it's complete when I post the first video. I know it's done and the last one's done. I think it's going to make for better content. Okay, and then that'll give me more time also to work on the editing and just increase the production value of the content. And I think it'll be more informative doing it that way. Okay, and also I won't be wasting your time with some things. And great example. Over the holidays, I carried the Ruger #1 and 303 British out and did some load testing with it. I ran across some load data published by Vitavori for a couple of powders for 150 grain bullets and 303 British that, we'll just say they had some exceptionally optimistic looking velocities posted for 150 grain bullets and 303 British. Almost 3,000 feet a second. I didn't think it was capable of that, but hey, let's try it. So I got some of the powder and went out and did the load testing, and no, it wasn't anywhere close to that. I mean, the powder shot okay. The accuracy was okay, but it just wasn't nothing great. And, well, I filmed all of that, but I never posted the video. I mean, I didn't want to post a video and say, hey, this looks promising or exciting, let's go try this, and then, go shoot the rifle. And, well, that sure was disappointing. So I never posted that video. But I still had all the time it took and money to make the video. Okay, well, and in the past, when I was trying to hit that deadline, I would have posted it regardless, just because, hey, I'm going to put a video out at 12:30 on Sunday. Okay, well, this year, since I got rid of the deadline, I don't have to post that. And then, hey, I wasted my time trying it, but I ain't got to waste yours by showing you, hey, this powder didn't do it wasn't anything like it said it was. Okay, so that's what I mean by hopefully improving the quality of the content. So those are my plans for 2024, and I would like to encourage all of you, if you're able, if you have a load that you know shoots well in your rifle, stock up on a little ammo right now. Okay, I know with the price of ammo right now, not all of us are able, and along with the price of absolutely everything else, but I don't think the prices are coming down, and I don't know how much of it's going to be available in the near future. There's a lot of uncertainty and things. We still haven't recovered from 2020. Okay, so this would probably be a good time to make sure you got a few rounds. Okay, and I haven't posted a video in the last couple of weeks, but I have been busy. I have been working on the Christmas rifle project, and we'll just say this is turning out to be a lot more interesting than I had hoped it would be. But the rifle's showing a lot of potential, and I don't know when the first video for this one's going to come out. It might be next fall, depending on how much more we run into. But when it does come out, I think it's going to be an interesting one. All right, God bless, and have a great day.